Nintendo with the Pokemon Company, so Nintendo and Pokemon, and we all know Nintendo loves their lawsuits, and Pokemon is not afraid to get a little lawsuit heavy as well. But they have filed a patent infringement lawsuit on the Tokyo District Court against the company called Pocketpair. Which, if you don't know who Pocketpair is, they're the ones who created Palworld, which was like Pokemon with guns, which does not help this lawsuit in any case, that is the best way to describe this game. But this lawsuit seeks an injunction against the infringement and compensation for damage in the grounds of Palworld, a game developed and released by the defendant, and it infringes multiple patent rights. That's a lot to say. Nintendo will continue to take necessary actions against any infringement of its intellectual property rights, including the Nintendo brand itself, to protect the intellectual properties it has worked hard to establish over the years. So let's see who is this by. This is Nintendo itself. So this is literally copy and paste exactly what they say in here. What the miscontext in this is, I don't think for patent infringement, right? I don't think it's going to be over the actual models of the character. What I think the patent infringement is going to be on, and I could be wrong on this, right? So feel free, call me out. I would like to know more on this because I don't think it's going to be over character models. It's definitely not one for one, but it's definitely of like it's a very close similar to X and A and then Z over here with Palworld. What I think the infringement is the actual capturing of the pals. I don't want to call it Pokemon. I was trying to figure out what to call them. But like the capturing of the pals, like throwing out the spheres and having different kind of spheres, that in itself may be the patent infringement that Pokemon is talking about. But this person on the Reddit post and makes a great point. We need to repost this because Nintendo is doing this to Palworld is a massive red flag. For anyone who's pumping their fist and cheering, woo! Palworld! Fuck them! Sue them! You should be ashamed. Go look in the mirror right now, paint your face with the clown, and just look at yourself, because that's what you are. Just a sad fucking clown. But you should be ashamed for not taking the 5 seconds to read what they're suing over, because it's not, this looks like Pokemon. They're suing over the video game patent, i.e. specific gameplay mechanics. This should be an alarming sound, as of right after Tears of Kingdom, Nintendo tried to patent many basic mechanics, coding mechanics, and features that were already made and used by numerous other video games. They were very much interested in expanding their litigious practices beyond clones of their games. This could very much lead to them stiffening competition, as well we've already seen in other corners of the gaming industry. You can hate Palworld for being uninspired, which we can argue back and forth on, but don't let it distract you from the real issue. Nintendo is very likely leveraging patent law to shut down a viable marketing alternative. This is a very dangerous precedent that could threaten large swaths of the industry. From big games to small indies, we enjoy on Switch, me personally on the PC, because never mind. This is a dangerous move. I was gonna make like a Tom Segura joke, but I don't think anyone. I was gonna say like something for the pores, but I don't know if anyone in here knows who Tom Segura is or the inside joke on that. But just in case, I didn't want to come across fucking arrogant. But if you don't know about video game patents, I highly encourage you to see a few videos on them. They have some useful applications, but patent abuse has been an issue. The most accurate post here. This should scare anyone who likes monster collection / fighting games. I guess if you guys like and subscribe on this video and let me know, hey, we'll react to some like copyright infringement or like some, I guess, patent abuse. Just get more info on this, we'll react to it because apparently this needs to be made an issue. This is actually kind of crazy. Western Twitter is very supportive of Palworld side, wishing Palworld surviving against the lawsuit. Japanese Twitter are humiliating Palworld and defending Nintendo like a partisan to a political party. I'm surprised it's black and white to this extent. Ooh. As always, thank you for your continued support, Palworld and Pocketpair. Palworld is 100 times better than Pokemon. If they're coming after you, they're doing something right. I mean, it's kind of based. Okay, they may sue the zoo too, since the animals look a lot like Pokemon. Thank you for all our fans, the kind word and messages. Okay, what does the Japanese one look like? Can can you read that? Can you read this? I can't read this. Okay, to summarize, fuck off with your we indie company excuse. You shouldn't have copied Pokemon to begin with. I hope you lose against Nintendo for all of this. Not to mention community note, wars happening. For those defending Palworld, downvoted to oblivion. Not all of us agree with Nintendo. Those usually hardcore Nintendo fans. I mean, it looks so much like a copy. It's just hard to justify. This is scaring me. If this is what happens to the Japanese public, think about the courts. I mean, they're allowed to have their own opinions, right? The numbers are polarizing. Even the Japanese one has community note war going on. Okay, so this is the official tweet. I guess I could have found this first. Regarding the lawsuit, yesterday a lawsuit was filed against our company for patent infringement. Once more, it's patent infringement, which makes me think about like gameplay mechanics. We received notice of this lawsuit and will begin an appropriate legal proceedings and investigations into the claims of the patent infringement. At this moment, we are unaware of the specific patents we are accused of being infringed upon. That in itself is kind of curious. You're being sued, and yet you still don't know what you're being sued upon, and we have not been notified on such details. Interesting. Pocketpair is a small indie game company based in Tokyo. Our goal and company has been to create fun games. We will continue to pursue the goal because we know our games bring joy to millions of gamers around the world. Palworld was a surprise success this year, both for gamers and for us. We are blown away by the amazing response to the game and have been working hard to make it even better for our fans. We will continue improving Palworld to strive to create a game that our fans can be proud of. It is truly unfortunate that we will be forced to allocate significant time to our matters to unrelated game development due to this lawsuit. However, we will do our utmost for our fans and to ensure that the indie game developers are not hindered or discouraged from pursuing their creative ideas. We apologize to our fans and supporters for any worry or discomfort that this news has caused. As always, thank you for your continued support of Palworld and Pocketpair. Personally, I guess I'm on the Western audience, right? I'm in support of Palworld on this. I would love to know your guys' opinion down below.